What a lovely day, huh? Don't worry about him. You won't have to see him anymore anyhow. Soon the world of heroes will be something very different. By the time you're a hero, it'll be completely different.
Oh. Probably won't end up being a hero, quite frankly.
Why are you going to school for it?
It's better than going to normal school and then working on 9 to 5. I don't
suppose.
sing very well, so I can't get into your business, you know?
You never know. Hey, listen, if you ever want a place, I'm sure... Trust me, male idols are really big right now. So, I think
maybe...
you'll be in a
Actually, I'll do both. I'll be a male idol as well.
I wouldn't suggest trying to be a pro hero and an idol. That would make you want to... what's that thing that's popular in Japan? Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that. We
could do it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm a hard worker.
It's not about hard work. It's about what you're willing to give up.
Oh, I got nothing to keep.
Oh, but you do. Hey, listen. If you can come back to me after your first year, I'll consider helping you with that. I'll support you no matter what, even if you choose this right now. But I'll just do it now. With it. Just be careful.
I'll get it started on my own, and when you see that I'm doing good, you'll want to join in.
Alright, fine. Well, I'll help you right now, then. Here. Let's see how well you can do. I've always known this day and know this day would come eventually, so... Shut up! Or I'll noon you.
You're gonna moon me?
Noon, not moon.
Mother!
I will break you. She pulls out she reaches into a closet and pulls out a shinai.
Ah. Kore shinu.
This shinai has multiple blood stains on it and multiple scratch marks on it.
Don't come close to me. I'll give you AIDS.
I know you will, she says, putting it back. Now then. Oh, she pulls out a uniform for you. She pulls out a uniform. First thing she pulls out, roller skates.
Absolutely not. Go on.
Put these on.
No.
Unwilling to even sacrifice your footwear to the business.
Listen. I'll do anything else.
She pulls out a... okay, yeah, alright. She pulls out a shiny pair of leather pants.
I put them on.
It has like a small like foxtail belt on it and multiple like bird feathers down it.
Yep.
Alright, she hands you a bright silver leather vest with a pink trimming to it. And a bright gold undershirt with a red trimming to it. There you go.
I put it on.
Alright. Then she gives you a wreath with a single feather sticking out of it. She says, a wreath with a single feather sticking out of it.
What's a wreath?
A wreath.
Oh, a wreath. Like a Christmas wreath?
Yeah, they're meant to be worn on the head.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys not wear those?
No.
What? Why would you not wear them? No. It's a wreath.
That's not made for wearing, but okay.
It is. That's a wreath.
No, it's not.
You literally, in the fucking Christmas Carol, there is a character.
Get back.
There is a character that wears a wreath.
Well,
she puts you in a brightly colored outfit. And she says, there we go. Now you have the outfit of everyone's idol. Congratulations.
What the
That's
fuck
great.
did you just give him?
Let's get it started.
Alright. Time to start your idol training. First things first. Do a backflip.
Yes, Sensei. I do a backflip.
Make me an athletics roll.
Of course.
Please fucking fail it. I want to see you just drop on your face.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm clicking the L. There we go. I do the best backflip imaginable.
Nah.
Good, good, good. Cartwheel.
Another one?
Yes. Stick to landing. Give me another. Not too great on that, but you still do it. All right, listen.
No. I use my use of human determination.
Okay, go ahead.
Ah! Unfortunate.
All right.
The determination simply wasn't enough.
You rolled your ankle.
I don't think you're being an idol is for you.
No, it is.
Well, if you're so sure. All right, let me do the paperwork. I'll pull you out of UA and we'll just get started.
No, I'm doing both.
You sure about that?
Yep.
All right, hon. I'll start you out with something simple then. If you're so confident you can do both, very well. I'll talk to some people and get you in contact with my secretary. I'll see what you can do, okay?
Alright.
You better be ready. I'm in a pretty tight contract as is. Hell, legally, I can't even have a child.
Exactly.
So...
What?
That's why you're here. What'd you say, Seraphim?
She just said that she can't legally have a child?
Yeah, the contract she's in, she can't. Nor any romantic relationships. It's common within that industry. So, remember Tip? She literally spoke about that. Everybody remembers Tip.
Except for, your entire viewing audience who has no idea who the fuck you were talking about.
And listen, guys, you'll learn one day. Tip was a magical girl. Anyways, so she says, all right, if you want to do it so badly, here. Once you get into Japan, call my secretary. He says, giving you a postcard. A postcard? A business card, sorry. Call my secretary and she'll hook you up with something. But I warn you, it's a lot more effort than it looks on the surface. I'd say 10% of what my boss and I do is what you see.
Okay.
And remember, if you write any songs, never, ever let anyone put their name on it but you. You will make no money from it. The musical industry is run like a mafia.
Okay.
So there you go. Alright. Well, good luck.
Alright.
Child of mine, I only have three rules for you in life, okay?
I don't know if I'll listen to them, but sure.
Don't get anyone pregnant. Don't get AIDS. And
Already
don't
failed.
die. Don't die.
Like, if somebody AIDS, will their mothers also disown them?
Well, it depends on the mother. Maybe, maybe not. But just don't do those 3 things. And if you get addicted to anything, just make sure it's pot.
I'm like 80% sure my character has a crippling pot addiction. No, that is my backup character.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
My
your
backup character
my
has
guy.
weed addiction, in which I will not be fulfilling.
Why not?
So much money. I'm poor.
You never get a character.
So is
that
this
has
character.
any money.
Actually, this character is indeed not poor. I
He just
remembered how
has-
much money I had.
He just has like no actual non-liquid wealth. So,
Yeah, because I'm literally moving to another country.
And there's
For 4
mine who
years.
just throws cash at people.
Adam Seraphim has once again caused a receptionist to quit her job and start her own business.
Every time I run into a receptionist and she's being a bitch, I just throw like $500 or $1,000 at her. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, you fucking Lynn's son over here, literally like, you have a problem with me? Money.
I just walk inside my mom's fucking office every now and again, and just there's a new secretary like every other week, and they're always just fucking bitches. I'm just like, here's $5,000. Get out of here.
It reminds me of, what's the speech from Manuel Samuel? It's like, oh, I forget it. It's like, Samuel is throwing tons of cash at, what it's like, I forget. I fucking forget. It's like at a guy named Tony.
See, while I give money away, I give it away in specific instances and in specific ways. Whenever someone annoys me, I'll just, throw 100 at them, tell them to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. If someone's truly annoying me, I'll hand them a large check of cash and be like, just get the fuck out of my sight. Now, if it's a homeless person, I don't make it rain. I make it hail. Because it's funnier.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts. Damn.
And it's nothing but nickels.
I ball up large quantities of cash and I throw it at their face as hard as I can, just like it's. I imagine that it's a flaming hot honey bun.
God damn. All of you are evil, even Cole.
Huh? How's that?
No, especially Cole, man.
Yeah, he's really evil.
You look weird.
I do not agree with these claims.
Cole got that true evilness inside.
You take so long to go anywhere.
I love how
You know what would be worse? You know what would be worse for you is if you ever
Going
had,
anywhere.
Well, I'll put it like this: if you ever needed, you can't drive a car.
No, that's true.
It's not possible for you to
Well,
drive a car.
I can drive a car. I just have to have my hands on the steering wheel at all times.
You would have to have your hands on the steering wheel at all times, and you'd have to have both feet on both pedals.
Yep. You're damn right.
You know what that means, though? You can't drive a stick shift.
You cannot. No.
Oh,
No
wow.
stick shift for your ass.
Wow, no stick shifts in the year 2270?
2,235.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Regardless, my point exactly.
Hey, that also means that you can't use any form of public transportation because you can't sit down on a bus.
Yes, I can.
He can sit
No,
down.
that's not because of your quirk. They just don't like your kind there.
Damn.
You can't get
Alright,
on the bus. They won't let you.
Well, that's light racism. All right. We don't like you. We don't like your kind here, boy. Well, as we all know, all the buses are just run by people without quirks. Clearly.
Sarah's a part-time bus driver. Both Sarahs are part-time bus drivers.
No. Either way, moving onwards from Sarah's and buses. I don't want to think about it. So, especially our bus driver. But, oh my god, I forgot to pull out his character sheet. Hold on, your bus driver!
Why do I have a bus driver?
Japan has a certain thing against buses, if you don't know. It's not something they usually use. However,
Okay.
they still sometimes use
Just for the American.
Yeah, for the Americans in the audience, Japan doesn't actually use, like, school buses too often. I mean, they obviously still use them because they're a functioning society, but not really a big thing like in America. So, have his character sheet. Let's begin. The next day follows. You and your mother have a good time. Add to your contacts list.
Oh, dick flew in his mouth.
No, shut up.
Yep, I aimed it right. It's
Shut
like
up.
that. It's like that one scene from Seven Deadly Sins where Meliodas throws the spear like 17 kilometers.
God damn it! No one even remembers that show anymore.
Everybody remembers that show? Suck
I
my
remember
dick.
how dog shit the fucking animation was.
All right, Seven Deadly Frames.
It's so true, though.
I love how it's now just a contest to see who can get the shittiest animation done. Like there's Blue Lock now with their fucking just
Blue Lock.
frozen fucking characters mid-frame.
Somebody said,
Boruto with fucking same frame of nothing for fucking 10 seconds.
Hold on, guys. There's an old champion in this ring. I think we're not addressing. Sailor Moon.
Berserk.
I mean, yeah, Sailor Moon, yeah. But to be fair, back then animation was more dog shit, so they kind of got away with it.
Hold on, because I saw this TikTok that somebody said that Rayo paid for Blue Lock's animation on the episode that he got there so that it'd be better. And one of the comments was like, the ball, it's spinning. Because on some of the other frames, the ball was not spinning. The ball was just moving across the ground.
Jesus Christ.
And so they were like, the ball, it's spinning.
Oh my god.
Somebody's gonna watch this series like 2 years from now and be like, what the fuck is Blue Lock?
Yeah, no joke.
They're gonna go back through and look at all of it and they're like, wow, this is actual dog shit.
No
Listen,
joke. Like,
the animation was fine for season 1 and then season 2 came along.
I am not joking when I say this, guys. This series actually has like fans that watch it repetitively. Like,
How do you fucking watch something competitively?
repetitively, not
Repetitively, you fucking... God
I thought you said
damn you!
competitively.
competitively.
You
I'm
are
like, other
so
places you
poor you can't even
competitively
pay
watch
attention. Holy fuck.
I think you can competitively watch something. See who
You know
drops
that's not
first.
paying attention, right?
Oh my god. Alright, continue on before I fucking get more distracted.
Yes, but yeah, we do actually have fans that watch this series repetitively. I have talked to some of them. So,
For what reason? I don't know.
fair enough. So, eventually, you get on here, go. You get a plane ticket for 2 days. 2 more days pass, and on that Sunday, you go to the airport. Your mother will drop you off there, and she says, my plane will be coming in 3 days, hon. So I'll meet you there when I get there.
Okay.
I'll show you around Tokyo.
Don't you have to get, like, specially made seats for the plane? You're too fucking big.
Well,
Rude.
the private jet really doesn't have too many issues with it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why don't I just ride with you in the private jet?
Because you would be
Why
like...
are you making me take public transportation? You're rich.
Well, I want you to grow up in the similar way I did so you can learn a thing or two about life.
Growing up in the similar way, I don't run a gang.
Also, it isn't my private...
I don't have shootouts with cops. I have shootouts with criminals.
Also, it's not my private jet. I just have a private helicopter myself.
Exactly. So why don't we use the private helicopter to get to the private jet?
Because you will be a day late?
I don't care.
Listen up, you little bastard! You ain't missing the school that I'm just sending you to, alright?
Why not?
Because you have to take a little bit of responsibility. Now go!
Listen, my responsibility will come later.
I have distracted you far more than enough. Go!
You know, I'm gonna give somebody a quirk that turns them into a private jet.
That sounds horrifying.
Legally owned by me is one of the quirk's weaknesses.
Labor.
That sounds horrifying and immoral. Goodbye. See you in 4 days.
You cannot talk about morality.
I can.
You shootouts with cops.
I went to prison.
Exactly. It's the exact reason you can't talk about morality.
Prison is about reforming.
I mean, if you listen to the propaganda, may chance. What the fuck? You actually fell victim. That's crazy. They actually got your ass.
Can't
Is
be.
this how people who've seen other gay people go through straight camp feel?
No. Let's not talk about straight camp. Let's not talk about that.
Prison is basically straight camp.
It is not. Oh my god, you are more of me than you
They're
think.
comparable.
You're more of me than you think you are.
What can I say?
Get on the fucking plane, she says, pointing
Ow.
towards it.
Get on the fucking
I get on the plane.
What'd you say?
I get on. I go into the back. I sit in a seat that is not mine.
Okay. First, hold on. Before we do anything, before we get you on this plane, I need you to answer me a couple questions.
Okay.
So,
Are you a terrorist?
you got
Yeah.
you got some days. You got 6 days to train specifically.
They call me the bomb.
Damn, like that song. But you got 6 days to train.
Wait, I've got to talk to Sarah.
You want to talk to Sarah?
Sarah, you're coming with me.
The fuck he
Pack
is.
your bag.
Well, let's go over that
I'll
now.
sneak
then.
you on. You'll be my carry-on.
Let's go over that now then. So go ahead. You find Sarah pretty quickly. I mean, it's not hard to find. He has the only.
Yeah,
door in
I
that
kick his
section.
door in.
Ugh! What? He says, leaning up.
Chop. Better start packing your bags, otherwise you're gonna have no clothes when we get there.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Japan!
Why are we going to Japan?
Well, obviously, we're transferring.
No?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I will not take no as an answer.
And I'm calling the fucking police because there's a madman in my house.
Police, your house? We're in the dorms. I literally live here.
Oh yeah. It says looking around. No, I'm not transferring to Japan. My father would kill me.
Your father said the exact same thing about you getting into UA. What's the difference?
The difference is one of them's a different country, dumbass. I'm about
potato.
I'm about to become a real fucking hero in this room.
You're not gonna become a hero here, of all places, quite frankly.
What are you talking about?
Everybody knows that the worst villains are in Japan.
I don't.
Casual racism.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't really care. I just want to do it. I want to do it here.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, it's a great opportunity.
Listen, you have pushed me around one too many fucking times.
Push you around.
That is
Sorry, I remember just yesterday, you were that little kid asking me, hoping that I helped you get into the exams.
Yes, and that doesn't mean you own me, motherfucker. Now
I don't own you, but I helped you out of the kindness of my soul.
Sure you did. Now will you please leave?
The same way that I'm training you.
You're not
I even
training
showed
me.
you my own master.
It's pretty much my master now. You're abandoning that idea.
Well, no, actually, we're gonna go see her brother. Her
You
brother's in
are.
Japan.
I'm not
No,
transferring with you. How the fuck are you gonna do this?
What do you mean, how am I gonna do this?
How are you gonna force this to happen? You fucking can't.
I'll shoot you?
Please
Go.
just have Sarah whip out a gun and shoot him.
He doesn't have a gun on him right now, but he says, go a fucking head.
You and what gun?
You're so boring. Listen, if I leave, Golden Fist isn't gonna train you. That was the whole thing. We also had an agreement that we help each other.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking Japan with you. It's like I wouldn't join the military with you.
What's wrong with Japan?
Well, I wonder. They've got weird morals and ethics over there. It doesn't make any sense.
That is actually exactly the reason that I'm going over there. I think the morals
Sarah
in
100% would be the dude to accept that assassination mission.
exactly.
Like, yeah, drop the motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell Sarah about the other Sarah's assassination request. I was literally told to go kill a bunch of people on behalf of the Heroes Association.
Well, it sounds about right. Heroes Association does have to do that sometimes.
Yeah, but it doesn't. They're not actually harming anybody.
But
they're suing them in the court of law, doing the lawful process. Now I'm being asked to do an illegal activity to stop it. I'm not the fucking Pinkertons.
Quick question, Pinkerton still around? Yeah or nay?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, they are.
they're just actually pink now.
No, they have the Majin Buu quirk.
Oh god,
that's how they disappear bodies so well.
Unstoppable. That'd be unstoppable.
That'd be even more terrifying.
So okay, now, so he says, "Listen, these are the kind of heroes that I want to be around. Not those weirdos in Japan who have like strict morals and ethics. A hero.
Heroes you want to be around? You want to be one of those people that's just a sellout for money? You want to be a hero that is just a money fiend?
It's a job, dumbass.
Yeah, but then what is the point of being a hero besides just jobs? At that point, why don't you just strive to become the president? You'd have more power.
Because the presidency isn't what I want to do. There's a big difference between them. I want to be a hero as a job, as a profession, because it's what I love to do and it's what I want to do.
You want to be a sellout for money.
Welcome to America.
Exactly, that's why I'm leaving.
I don't know what to tell you. That's how the world works. It's a job, not a passion.
You just said it's what I want to do. That right there is passion.
No, it's both for me. For you, it's a little bit different. I'm not going to go to Japan with you. There's nothing you can say or do to convince me, because in the end of the day, it's my fucking life and not yours.
Yeah, it's his body, his choice.
I'm literally gonna bomb your house.
That is not the conversation we're having right now, Seraphim, but okay. Fair enough.
I just walked by the outside and his window's open. You just hear me yell that up and walk away.
God damn.
Like, that catches Sarah off guard. He's like, not the conversation, but good addition.
And he says, listen, alright, we're friends, okay? But I can't just join you in a different fucking country.
Not anymore. Not after that. That's disgusting.
You don't know how this world works, do you?
I mean, you can say that.
You don't get it. I understand why you don't get it.
I don't give a shit about money. The only use for money is to do my job just a little bit better.
A chill goes up Seraphim's spine.
He says, you just don't understand.
Seraphim is genuinely part of the 1%, and that disgusts me.
Seraphim gets a chill up his spine. He's like, oh god. Pulls out his phone, orders a fucking new Rolex. Like, order restored.
Damn. He says, you just don't get it. You don't understand what the world is like. You have an idolized vision. You have an idolized vision of it. But I, over this last week, have realized it.
Bro, I look at him, I'm like, is somebody using a brainwashing quirk on this kid?
No, it's just I've grown.
You've grown. Dude, you're 4'2". You haven't grown shit.
Mentally, dumbass, and I have realized a thing or two. I have realized that in this world, no one gives a fuck about you. The only people that care about you are the people you can trust, and you are not.
Why do you care about that?
You are not born with a single person you can trust. Trust is something you have to be earned between individuals.
Why do you care about that?
Because
it's like the least meaningful thing in existence. Is what other people
that is
think.
the most meaningful thing in existence. Not what other people think, but the ability to trust someone.
And you think you can trust people based on the amount of money you have because they believe that you're more important?
No, but I can use that money to gain access to people I can trust. And all I'm saying is, you're talking about morals, but the #1 hero in Japan puts villains down like it's a goddamn joy.
Are you an idiot?
Yuri has been known to put villains down left and right.
Well, obviously. But the difference is those are villains. Those are people who identify themselves as people that harm others.
I guarantee you he's done the same things we're being taught to.
Sure.
See, you're great.
So your moral high ground means nothing.
You're an idiot.
I've realized something
You're
when talking
literally corporate America.
I've realized something when talking to Sarah, as well as the principal, as well as my own teacher for this time. There is no line between heroes and villains. The only thing that separates us is we have backing, we have money, and we have the ability, through the public's eye, to call ourselves better. That's it.
Anybody else just get the fucking flash of whenever Spider-Man goes up to Tony Stark in the one comic book, and Tony just goes, "Don't worry, we still have money." And he says, "Oh, thank God."
That is the difference between us and villains. There is nothing else. There's no imaginary idea of morals that floats around and gives you benefits.
You're a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
This world is twisted and angry, and it's time to adapt.
Smart kid.
Yeah, I'll see you in a lot of the villains that I put down.
I'm going to be a great hero.
In America, maybe.
Yes, in a country in a country 5 times larger than the one you'll be in.
Oh yes, that is all that matters. That is all that matters. Size, I say, looking him up and down.
What matters is population, and if you remember, that one's failing.
Ooh!
That was not a burn.
That's just a fact. That's just a sad fact.
That was a continental burn.
That had nothing to do with the conversation.
No, he wasn't burning you, he was burning that continent.
Continent?
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 Yo, the continent of
by my
Japan?
country.
And the continent
The
of Japan.
continent of Japan?
When the fuck did that happen, bro? I think Japan just got on steroids.
Technically, all of Asia's population.
Not all of. Well, not all of Asia. What about Russia?
Russia, the single most populated country in the almost the entire world. Only India rivals Russia in population.
And China,
Did
but
Japan
China
finally invade China?
No!
Did Japan invade Russia and win?
No! There's been no wars.
Why not?
Seraphim, did you just say have they tried?
A war would be horrible.
A war would be scary at first, bro.
No, Seraphim, they have not tried, and they will not try again. So...
Alright, I'll start the next war, I guess.
He says, do you understand me now?
We did it in one campaign, we'll do it in another.
I mean...
Stop starting wars!
Okay, the first one, we didn't really, think that we were
Yeah, I was about to say, to be honest, the first one wasn't even our fault, quite frankly.
You murdered the man!
No.
Yeah, what started the war was not that murder, it was another one entirely.
Technically, it was 2 murders that tilted it into war.
Exactly, and we only did half of it. The war is only half of our fault.
Oh, this is only half of it.
But guess what?
Anybody can say the war was only half of our fault, because it takes 2 sides to make a war. If everybody was under one nation, under God, indivisible...
Alright, continuing on.
Yes.
We're not going to do the Pledge of Allegiance right now.
And there's certainly no justice for all. Welcome to America, bitches. So...
Yeah, and you're trying to leave right now. You don't get to say that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not American.
Turncoat.
Turncoat. That's an American term. You can't even use that. So...
Exactly.
No, I'm calling him a turncoat.
Hello, you get a knock on the door. Hello, this is the Quirk Repossession Agency.
I touch him and I get AIDS.
Your quirk is the property of the U.S. government.
Eraserhead's grandchild.
What is grandchild?
Your quirk is the property of the U.S. government. Open up. No,
I can't let him look at me.
That does not happen. But what does happen is Sarah says, do you understand what I'm trying to convey to you now? I want to be that kind of hero. The kind that I grew up knowing, loving, my father, my family. Not your kind of hero that can't get shit done. That lets villains rot in a cell until they eventually escape and kill more people.
The Batman fallacy.
Who said they're going into a cell?
It's implied.
No. Have you not been listening at all? You just said the #1 hero puts villains down.
Listen, you're just looping back on your own morality at this point. I don't care. Please get out.
Oh, you're stupid.
Don't... Just have Sarah spit on him first.
I spit on him. I walk out.
He wipes himself off. Time to be a real hero.
Pulls out the Glock from his drawer.
Basically, yes.
Time to be a real hero, he says, walking into a school with the gun out.
Plenty of heroes do that every day. Ever heard of a security guard?
Yeah, a hero.
Hey, listen, my security guard at my high school was a hero.
They don't have guns.
This one did.
Ours had a taser. And one of our teachers offered bonus points if he got it from him.
Damn.
He held up that end too. Someone did actually get it from him.
I
mean, he asked the officer to stand outside the classroom and hand it to him, but it was a technicality and it worked.
Our security guard, he wore a trauma plate every day inside of his vest and had a gun. He was a great man. I talked to him a lot because I used to stand. I would wait for my bus where he used to stand next to the school while the buses were coming up. So now you guys know. Hold on. Give me one moment. I have to let the cat in. This was a good conversation between you and Sarah. Let me cut recording here. Okay. Let's talk about what you see. Sarah rejects your mondarity and returns to monkey.
I thought you were gonna say Sarah rejects my Mangekyo.
No.
Yeah.
Sarah returns to monkey and is going to be the hero he chooses to be. Assassinations, dirty dealings, bribery, and all.
And casual racism.
No, the racism out. America's moved past that by now. Probably. Hopefully.
You could actually give someone the Sharingan with your quirk in Japan. That'd be very ironic.
You probably could.
I'll do it.
Yes, you probably could, yes.
I give them the entire Sharingan Kekagenkai.
That's more than that many points, sir.
I'll just make it dog shit.
It's the Sharingan,
I'll just
but
make
instead
it
of seeing the
really
future,
bad.
it seems the past. It seems the past 10 seconds.
Just
You
hindsight.
have it. Yeah.
That is
It's called hindsight 2020.
No, it's called hindsight 1919 because you're seeing slightly into the past, so your vision is fucked.
Like
Okay.
South Park's Captain Hindsight.
So, here's what's up. He rejects your offer. He will take the bribery and the assassinations and all. He will be the hero that he needs to be and he wants to be, not your hero. And then... Yeah. You move out. Okay, you have 6 days to train. What are you training? Hopefully the Japanese language.
Got bad news.
You know he's not. This is going to be the most uphill fucking battle he's about to have. And it's a fucking language barrier.
Well, no, I'm just going to make a device that, like, translates it.
Okay,
Why would I need
Google
to...
Translate.
Why would I waste my perfect training time?
on something as important as a fucking language.
Yeah, important my dick.
God, I hope someone just breaks that.
I will also like to remind you,
Then I'll just walk away.
I also like to remind you, you won't be able to write it, only understand it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Work's about to be very difficult for you.
You know,
He's being a European, just refusing to integrate with the culture and just separating himself from the rest of the country, like European people
I'll
do.
convert all of them.
I don't even know how like racist that is. That's a new line, actually. That's a brand new idea that you have thought.
No, it's called the Christopher Columbus.
Damn, son. He right though, I guess.
You know,
Alright.
Grayskull, Cole could teach you.
Yeah, he does have Japanese as a language.
I'm good.
Do I have any fucking other languages? I cannot remember.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, Cole speaks English,
What-
Japanese, and Spanish.
It's based off of intelligence, right? How many languages?
Yes, it's
you
your
have?
intelligence modifier when you started.
+1.
Yeah, so I only have one.
Well, you gain one more language because everyone gets English, or everyone gets the
Their native.
language. Yeah, their native language of birth. So English for you.
Okay, wait.
I would pick like Portuguese or something, or like Spanish.
Portuguese.
No, I'd probably actually go with Japanese just because of like the fact that my mom also deals with Japan probably a lot.
Yeah, that's where most of her fans are. So
Yeah, yeah. In that case, yeah. So my two languages are Japanese and fucking God damn it, English. Why
Okay.
did I fucking face on that?
don't know. So moving on. Eventually, you get to training. What do you do?
Fall down the stairs.
Give me drugs.
Unfortunately, in Japan, multiple forms of steroids are actually
I'm not
legal on
In
campus.
Japan, now am I?
Yeah, but I'm saying remove all training drugs from your inventory.
I have none.
Good. Because you're not going to be using any.
I mean, you could smuggle them in.
I could smuggle them.
I love how he's going there for better morality, and the first thing he does is break the fucking
Smuggle
law.
drugs into Japan.
Goddamn, son. Goddamn.
It's just Adderall. It's not that serious.
It fucking is serious.
It's only cocaine.
Look, that
God.
that country's, you know, that part of the world's had some very bad bad things with that
Opium.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that whole Chinese opium crisis that the British did? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah. So,
I mean, I'll just be hard at work to make steroids legal.
Advocating for fucking steroids.
You know?
Yes, that's every hero's
If you're
dream.
controlled,
You know what? You could probably get Yuri behind that.
just steroids. It's not actual drugs.
it
As long as
is-
it's not insanely harmful to your body.
There's... I can't.
First
Moving on.
signature on that list, the #1 hero.
Yeah, that's why no one would fucking sign it, because everyone knows Yuri is insane, but the only issue is he's incredibly effective. So... Especially when you got a quirk that's literally matter manipulation, except better.
Exactly. I'll talk to Yuri. He'll touch a table and turn it into the best drugs imaginable.
I fucking hate you. Moving on. So, what do you train? I need to know.
I'll just do one of my stats, I guess.
He hasn't
do,
been used. He's not used to having training time in this campaign yet.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just put it into my dex.
What about fast learner?
Why would I do that?
Okay.
Just fuck you, that's why.
It would
What's
give me
your current-
like 6.
What's your current dex?
18.
Something seems off here. That's not a number, sir.
Not plus 18.
No,
That's just
I'm not
the
talking
score.
to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. I just looked at the paper. It was weird. So,
You're weird.
all right, you get to 19.
Nice.
Wait, you still have some of the green fuzz, I believe.
Probably.
No, you don't. Sarah cut you off. So,
What do you mean Sarah cut me off?
he cut you off.
Little bastard.
Now he's going to be the best hero the world has ever seen. He embraces the darkness of this world from the beginning, unlike Deku, who tried to deny it. So,
World's a bright and happy place. Hey kid, you want to buy some drugs? World's kind of dark.
okay, well, boss, bro. Deku, I need to have morality and control my quirk. Also, Deku, literally murdering this man with my quirk. So,
You like Peach so much.
I know, that's the point. I said literally murdering this man with my actual literal quirk, which he did too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets to 19, almost 20, very nice, almost to a +5. It's not like Naruto, by the way, there's no like training time benefits for getting your stats super high.
Well, yeah, but you still get
Besides
a
just
training benefit for having it higher.
Yeah, besides just the natural, you know, like what Cole here said. Okay, so just physically training your body, getting more lean muscle up during this time, hyping yourself up a little bit, you know, pounding your chest and all that, you know, getting yourself ready.
Sure.
You get to the airport, you board the plane. You already know what I'm about to say.
You get shot down over Iraq.
No, you're not even going over Iraq.
I know, but just
He's
imagine
going-
how he's so confused.
We're in California.
Exactly.
you-
He went the opposite direction.
Why? That's such a waste of fuel.
I fly to Washington. Okay, I go around both the South and the North Pole to get there.
God damn, and he's more likely to have shot down over Germany at this point than Iraq. Which, to be fair, might actually happen depending on how the German UA sees him and his quirk. But we'll get into that later. So, don't go to Germany. In fact, that's just advice for anyone in this group. All of you will not be liked in Germany. So,
I'd be loved. They'd
You
love
look
me.
weird in Germany.
well, no, actually, Seraphim might look normal. If
My
he starts
brother's in
eating,
Germany.
yeah, if he starts eating like raw beef, which Germans frequently do, you know, raw salted beef on a bun. Anyways, so
Nasty.
you get on this. Right in front of you is a screen where an in-flight movie known as Jewels of the Triple Crown begins to play.
I punched the TV.
It is punch-resistant, motherfucker.
It is not, you lying fuck.
It is a documentary about horse racing. And it's about...
I close my eyes and ears and I listen to the sounds of nothing.
Oh god, how do you do that?
With complete control over my body, just as the Golden Fist has taught me.
Claps his
Very
hands
well.
over his ears super fucking hard, pops both eardrums.
I
Yeah.
imagine like the lobes of his ears...
Status effect permanently.
The lobes of his ears fold inwards to cover his ears. Like the holes.
Yes.
Damn. Anyways, you close your eyes. Oh yeah, you're asleep within minutes. This shit is boring as fuck. Let me illustrate to you the first line of the movie.
Too late. I put that shit on mute.
Fair, yeah, you can do that. They serve you some peanuts and a couple glasses of water, and Fanta probably.
They don't do that on planes, dude. They give you fucking pretzels.
Nah, pretzels are nasty. They give you peanuts.
They in Shin's airline, peanuts are nasty.
No, pretzels are nasty.
They give
Pretzels
you
are
peanuts.
natural. Peanuts are the preference.
Yeah.
Shin's like, I don't like pretzels. Pretzels don't exist in the My Hero campaign.
No, they do. Of course they do. I'm just saying they don't give you pretzels right now.
I'm just saying the only people that eat it are villains.
No! No! There's actually a guy
Pretzels
who has
are
a,
illegal.
there's actually a guy who has a quirk. His name is Pritzsaler, and he's the creator of pretzels, and he's just a cognito hazard. If you look at him, you believe pretzels are actually a food instead of a torture method. But this is funny considering we were just talking about Germany, and that pretzels are really big over there. So,
Racism.
no, I'm serious. They're really big in the race from New York to Paris. The German team was met with a giant pretzel in one American town because they had a large German population there. So, moving on. You go through with this. You get this done. Getting on the plane, you begin to go over the ocean. See the lovely Pacific beneath you. Stopping in Hawaii temporarily, you continue.
Well, you don't mean I see the specific?
Shut it. We're going to do the others now. Let me cut recording here. And let my headphones charge because they're dying before we continue. Adam!
Yes.
How-
Did I?
Do you remember last time you were being stalked by Eve and walked away, and you were also given a puma.
Yes.
Pumo.
Puma.
You were
Which
given a...
apparently is actually quite expensive.
Yeah, you want to see the Fumo that you got?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Didn't you already send it? I can't remember.
No, it's you got a specific one. It's one of the originals. There it is. There we go. Sorry about the unprofessionalism, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately, that is the woes of being a VTuber sometimes. You got one of these guys.
Ah.
You got Dog Sakuya.
Okay then.
So, Adam, you start recording some music. Ghost is unconscious. Ghost is dead in the corner. And he gets up, says his line, leaves. You're pretty much alone.
I just record like a couple of different songs. It's late. It's later towards the night, isn't it?
Yeah, it's later towards the night.
Okay. Yeah, it probably doesn't take me too long to record like different songs, just because I've probably been through this quite a bit.
What really takes you a long time is recording is alright. What takes you a long time is editing, because you have to add every individual instrument yourself.
Yeah. But seeing as I'm also mainly recovering just like old songs that people don't know about anymore or don't care about anymore and doing fresh spins on them. Like probably original song every now and again, but right now I'm just doing like an entire cover album of older songs.
So it takes you some time, right? You get it done, although something does happen while you edit. So you get a text message. Ping. Hold on. I need to take the blindfold off. So, for those of you at home, my headphones will not connect to my computer, so I have to use a special form of ASMR headphones that have a blindfold on them. So I'm doing the session blindfolded.
Now, also for those of you at home wondering why the fuck he has that, well, he's a VTuber.
Damn.
So he's weird as shit.
Damn.
And this is just one of the many problems that we deal with him.
Damn. Fair enough, I suppose.
You can't, you have no defense. Just accept it.
Well, yeah, I suppose I don't. However, yeah,
just
I do.
lie back and think of England.
England?
Yeah.
I don't like that place. Too many knife crimes. Over here in America, it's all about that gun game.
Alright. So, I get a text. Who's it from?
I'm reading their name right now.
Oh, fuck me.
If I could find it. Okay, there.
Right.
I'm very disorganized recently. I'm sorry, guys.
You need to seriously just, like, take a day and fucking organize everything again.
There ain't no rest for the wicked. I wish I could, though. First, no, please. No, okay, we're good, never mind. I'm sorry, I thought OBS crashed. I had a panic attack. Okay, so Lizzie calls you. No, sorry, calls you, because she texts you.
Okay.
She says, can I make a request? I heard Eve texting me about how you were recording music. Can I make a request?
I will text back. As long as it is not, like, sappy country, you are more than likely going to get a fulfilled request.
Okay, can I get the Devil's Crescendo?
The Devil's Crescendo? What the fuck?
Yeah, the Devil's Crescendo.
Alright, Adam, having no idea what the fuck that is, looks it up real quick to find out what the fuck it is.
Do you have any idea what the fuck that is?
No.
Let me tell you a story. So basically, Adam, you find that this is a very old song from somewhere around the 1700s, I believe, or earlier, made by a man. It is a form of small form symphony, and she wants you to do it on an electric guitar instead of a violin. And the story behind this song is apparently the man had a dream one night that he was visited by the devil, and the devil sat on his bedside and played him the most beautiful piece of music he could ever possibly imagine in his dream, and he recreated the song the best he could from the dream.
I will do this, but I will text her back. You know, this is very ironic for my aesthetic and naming purpose that you're fucking asking me to do this.
I know, I just thought it would be fun.
Alright. So, I'm gonna just kind of like bring up what the fuck I can find of the sheet music for this on like... So, essentially my computer is like one of those wide monitors that has like, it's split into threes. One is the sheet music. Another is the recording software running, and then the third one is just probably like a message window that I have propped up. And I'm gonna do like 2 test runs of the song on guitar, and then once I finally have it down, then I'm gonna actually record it.
So, actually recording this thing takes a while. It is a symphony, not just a song. It is a symphony. It takes a while. However, did you know music that is played on a violin is easily transferred to an electric guitar?
Well, yeah, it's not the what the fuck is it called? Not the bridges in between. No, it might be the bridge in between, where it's the length of which the chords have to resonate in between the notes. It's very similar between electric guitar and fucking violin, because violin requires like quick, precise like strokes of the bow over the strings in rapid succession. Meanwhile, electric guitar captures the sound a lot quicker than a standard guitar, so it's able to match the speed almost pretty closely.
Indeed. She wants you to do that, and this takes a while. However, this music is actually quite odd, Adam. The story obviously is partially true. The man was a beautiful musician and had such a dream, but the way the music is played is almost in a creepy tone. How do you, like, deal with that? Like, how do you make that your own?
I'll probably at, like, certain, like... So you know how during a symphony, there's, like, certain bridges where it's, like, it will be, like, one set of the song, and then it will, like, have, like, a tone shift into the next set? Pretty much, yes. Like, during, like, each of those shifts, I'd probably just hit, like, a power chord as hard as possible as, like, a punctuation to each, like, section that ends. And then... I'm trying to think of, like, the best way of making this... There are, like, guitar symphony, like, riffs that exist, and I would probably, like, base, like, how my performance of this would figure going forward using those.
Hard to say. Like, what kind of music does Adam usually do? Is it, like, hard, like, Metallica rock? Because we've always established it's probably rock music, but is it softer rock? Is it, like, jizz? Or is it, like, Metallica?
It would probably be, like... So, Adam would probably cover a wide range of music, mainly just because of, like, how his mom raised him. But at the same time, he wants a fan base that is also massive. So we would probably produce songs on a massive scale of being able to, like, hop from genre to genre. So his primary one would be hard rock / like, metal. Then it would go, like, softer rock towards, like, punk music. And then he could, then, like, the 3 that I would probably do least would be, like, he would probably do, not like certain rap songs, but he would probably do, like, pop songs. And then probably also, like, classic country songs, like Johnny Cash and stuff like that. Not, like, the whiny fucking country songs that I myself fucking hate.
The whiny country songs?
Yeah, you know, like fucking, oh my god. It's like, she took my tractor and my dog. Now I'm sitting on the porch. Like, those kinds. I fucking hate those. They're so fucking stupid. They're sung by country guys who've never even touched a farm.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. And then he'd probably also do, like, just, like, goofy, random, weird songs that he thinks he could, like, translate into, like, a certain rock tone. Just for shits and giggles.
So this is kind of an undertaking for Adam, right? Because this is very different than anything he's really done. This is like a classical symphony.
Yeah. Like, he knows how to play classical symphonies just because of, like, the wide variety of music that he's been around and the length that he's been around it. He's more than likely... Like, whenever he's probably learning guitar and, like, other instruments... Whenever he hit violin in, like, classical instruments like that, they probably were like, hey, you need to learn this classical piece. And he's just like, fuck it, fine.
So he knows how to do it. He's just never covered it before.
Yeah.
This is a bit interesting, Adam. It takes a while to do, but given time and like 4 hours or so, you're eventually able, with how quick you are with your quirk, to come up with a bass line, and then another 2 hours pass or so, and you finally get the full symphony together. It's... interesting. It's played a lot louder and a lot on a lot more sharper tones than original. It has a lot more, like, Doom soundtrack-esque vibes to it.
I would assume that's kind of like how it would come out.
So, yeah, and I'm assuming you send this to Lizzie.
I will save it, and obviously I will send one version of it, or, like, I will send it to Lizzie, but I will also send it to Mom, and for her to put onto the, like, cover track that I'm doing, and just be like, bonus extra track, like, would be the attached, like, message to it.
She does reply to you pretty quickly. The Devil's Crescendo? ?
Weird request from a certain friend of mine.
That song is almost 1,000 years old.
And I send her back, yep, winky face.
So strange, so strange.
I'll send her back winky face and then 2 finger gun emojis.
She sends you back the following message. This is going to be amazing.
Oh, God.
Sure, Devil's Crescendo. You are my son, so you have inherited many of my powerful abilities, but if you're looking for songs to cover, oh, I've got one for you, my friend.
Go on.
Son of mine, do you know what my greatest feat with a musical instrument was?
Do I actually know that?
That's up to you. Would you keep up with your mother's career to know what people say her greatest feat was?
Probably, because I'm not exactly piggybacking off of her career, but I'm using her to help, like, drive my own.
Yeah.
So I would definitely at least keep track of, like, major, like, musical drops from her, events she was a part of, and stuff like that. So I can, like, keep track and, like, plan out how I want to do stuff.
So, your mother's greatest feat, what many people consider to be her greatest achievement within the musical industry, was a series of songs that were played with an instrument known as a cello. Do you know what a cello is?
Yes.
A series of covers of hard rock music played on a cello, which was, before your mother came along, considered to be impossible to get exactly right.
I'm guessing she did.
She did, in fact. Your mother is a genius with instruments, even outside of her own quirk. And your mother was able to do things that, well, many people thought impossible to do with an instrument.
Just boggled the mind.
And she says, if you want some hard music to play, I'd suggest doing something like that. It'll really put you to the test, and maybe you'll find something you really love to do. Sure, you've always loved the guitar, but have you ever tried using your voice? Sure, I don't mean just lyrics, but really putting something into them. Your quirk makes things easy for us. But difficulty is part of life, child. I think you'll find that very soon. Anyways, love you. Here, have some of this.
What did she just send me?
She sends you 40 pesos.
What the fuck? That's not even $1.
She deposits 40 pesos into your account.
I just look at that, I'm like, that's not even, that's nowhere near my fucking allowance, but whatever.
It's not. She just decided to give you some pesos. Don't worry about it. Anyways,
She just had pesos in her bank account. She's like, hey, transfer them to him.
I gotta let the cat out real quick.